This episode is sponsored in part by Lucky Duck Games. They have a new Kickstarter for their Chronicles of Crime series. Check it out, coming soon. Thank you for joining me today at Tantrum Mouse Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Before I get started, I wanted to mention that Tantrum Con 2020 is right around the corner next week. We would love for you to join us if you're going to be anywhere in the southeastern part of the United States. It's in Spartanburg, South Carolina at the Spartanburg Marriott. Hundreds and hundreds of board gamers. We're going to play so many games. I'm so excited. Exhibitors, play-to-wins. Everyone who comes will walk away with a board game, probably more than that. Anyway, if you can make it, we'd love for you to join us. Find out more at tantrumcon.com. Let's get started on today's video, which is board games launching the first half of February on Kickstarter. These first few launch sometime in early February. Looney Labs launches Pyramid Quartet, a new series of small pyramid game sets. Roxley Games launches Steampunk Rally Fusion. There's a bunch of new mechanics, and the game's going to get crazier and more fun than ever. The Runelords Board Game, it's a hybrid tabletop gaming experience, and this is set in the best-selling fantasy series from David Farland, game for 1 to 4 players. On February 2nd, Dragon Dawn Productions launches Gray Eminence. This is a game for 3 to 5 players. Take on the roles of powerful puppet masters in the modern world. Also on February 2nd, we'll see Paper Pilots, a space combat deck-building card game. On February 3rd, Bard Games launches The Lost Worlds of Josh Kirby, a sci-fi board game for 3 to 5 players. Your primary goal is to move enough fleets to take over world cards before your competitors do. These next few launch on February 4th. Keymaster launches an expansion to Parks, the Nightfall expansion. There'll be new park cards, including the 17 parks not represented in the base game. Dragon Phoenix Games launches Storm Dragons, a game for 2 to 6 players. You lead your faction of dragons. This game is played in 2 phases over a series of rounds. There's a skirmish phase where you'll be playing cards, and that leads to a battle phase. Strange Machine Games launches Valiant Wars, a game for 2 to 5 players. This is a push-your-luck deck builder. We'll see GoExtinct, Stardust catches the Carnivores. This is a collaboration with Steam Galaxy, and is the second version of their game that incorporates the designs and characters from their most recent Stardust children's science book. Mythic Games launches an expansion to Enchanters called Eastward. Flyos Games launches Vampire the Masquerade Chapters, a game for 1 to 4 players. No GM required, it's story-driven, and it is a campaign. Alley Cat Games launches Tinderblox Kittin. These are 2 pocket-sized dexterity tin games. We'll see an expansion to Arena the Contest called the Tanares Adventures expansion. Spielcraft Games launches For Glory. This is a gladiatorial combat and deck-building game for 2 players. Lost Games Entertainment launches Wishland, a game for 2 to 4 players. It's a worker placement Euro game based on the management of a theme park. I believe on February 6th, Eagle Griffin Games will be launching Kanban EV. This is designed by Vital Lacerda, and the artist is Ian O'Toole. It's a game for 1 to 4 players. It takes about 1 to 3 hours to play. On February 10th, Junk Spirit Games relaunches Slip Strike, a game for 2 players. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to play. You are both assassins trying to take each other out. Also on February 10th, Res Designs launches Saucy Grannies. This is a competitive, light, and family-friendly card game featuring blind bidding, card drafting, and set collection. These next few launch on February 11th. Hunker, Fierce Friendship, Frosty, Fortitude. This is a game for 2 to 4 players. It takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. Players gain points by foraging for and stashing away food, playing friendship cards, and hunkering down before weather events. On February 11th, Druid City and Skybound Games launches Wonderland's War. This is a game for 2 to 5 players that has drafting, bag building, and area control. You are a faction leader who's been invited to the Hatter's Tea Party. drafting cards, building towers, upgrading your leader, and recruiting Wonderlandians to your cause. Odom Publishing launches Card Weaver. It's a deck-building card game that focuses on player interaction in a one-versus-all setting. Each player will have their own unique dreamscapes. As they play the game, they'll be able to buy cards, gain experience, unlock special skills, and fight each other until one side remains. Blue Fox Games launches of Knights and Ninjas, a game for 2 to 6 players. It takes about 15 to 30 minutes to play. Set in the feudal medieval era. I believe Mirrorbox Games will be launching Chaosmos 2.0. On February 12th, Grand Gamers Guild launches Gorinto, a game for 2 to 4 players. It takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. This has pattern recognition, set collection, and tile placement mechanics in it. Players take turns selecting element tiles from the path and moving them onto the mountain game board. Each element collects in a unique pattern, and the elements collected each turn will allow you to collect more elements over the turns and rounds. Also on February 12th, we'll see Smirk and Dagger's first Kickstarter project ever, called Cindr. It's a push-your-luck dice game where players have the chance to date amazing dragons without getting burned. And I'm not sure exactly when Kaman will be launching Marvel United, but I will keep my eyes and ears out and let you know as soon as I know. A quick shout out to one of our series sponsors, GameFound. They are a free-to-use pledge manager. They help with late pledges, they help with backers after the Kickstarter campaign's already ended, just to help the whole fulfillment process a lot smoother. So you can find out more information at gamefound.com, or if you want to email them at business@gamefound.com, and I'll put the links in the description of this video. So, what board games will Tantrum House be doing from the list I just mentioned? We'll be doing a video for the Parks game, the Enchanters East Quest, the, let's see what else. Slip Strike's already done, that's already on our channel. Hunker, the Fierce Friendship and Frosty Fortitude, Card Weaver, Gorinto from Grand Gamers Guild, Cindr from Smirk and Dagger, might be a couple others, but you can check out those on our channel as they come out. One question I have for you today is, what kinds of videos do you like to see from Tantrum House, other than, of course, the BLOK video? What other types of videos do you like? The top 10s? Do you like just board game reviews? Do you like the Kickstarter previews? What else do you like to, what other kind of content for like board game media do you enjoy? And would love to do that kind of stuff so that you enjoy watching what we put out. So tell me in the comments below what kind of board game media you enjoy specifically that we can do for you. One other shout out to our other series sponsor is Meeple Realty. I want to show you the insert for Root. Root is one of my favorite games from last year. Actually, from 2018. Wow, 2018. And actually, we just got the expansion. We haven't even unboxed that one yet, but hopefully get that to the table very soon. But Root has an insert from Meeple Realty. Good instructions. I do like how detailed instructions to put it together. There's been other couple insert companies that they don't even provide instructions, and I mean, that's not very helpful at all. So let's look at the insert here for Root. Love the places to put all your faction stuff, and just the design work is just wonderful to see and just so intricate. The feel of the wood, I think they did a great job. I think I personally like wooden inserts a little bit better than plastic inserts, but that's just me. So here is one of the pieces here, and then of course you have the different factions, and you have the raccoon and the mouse and things like that. This is for setup. I love how they have places for you to put everything. Here's the dice, and everything snaps back on so awesomely. Here's, I'll show you one of the factions, the bird faction here. So you can actually just give this to a player and be like, here you go, here's all your stuff. And I think it all works out really great. I will be showing you in future videos other inserts that Meeple Realty sends, so you can take a look at those and see if they would be something that you could put in your games. And I think the next one might be the one for Tay to walk on, so check that out in the next video. And as always, we'd love for you to subscribe to Tantrum House and check out all our other videos coming out.